Pour your bubbly and cook with me.
Hey guys, I have missed y'all so much. I took a break because, as you all know, I had to launch my Lavishly Silk hair care line, which is the works of this beauty. But we are back in full effect. It is the holidays. The holiday season is so important to my family, to the point where I had to make my sister get on camera with me for this one. So a little bit of history of us and our holidays. Growing up, our holidays was huge. My grandmother used to cook for every bit of 100 people every holiday.
Every year.
And she did it all by herself, and to this day I don't understand it. Even though I do it, it's still like I'm wore out, I'm tired. But it's my greatest time. So today we are going to be cooking my famous buttermilk fried chicken. Now we all know in the black home, the two things that must be right is the fried chicken and the what?
Potato salad.
Period. Fried chicken and potato salad has to be right, and I feel like in the newer generations, fried chicken has fallen by the wayside, and people really don't know how to fry chicken as much anymore. So I wanted to bring it to the forefront again. So we're going to call this episode the Couture Fried Chicken because of course I'm in a hoe gown.
The only one that's going to cook fried chicken in a couture gown.
But we're going to make it happen. So today we're going to do buttermilk fried chicken. Let's get ready. The chicken is already soaking. I've already taught you all how to soak your chicken. You're going to put your chicken in a bucket of water with lemon juice and vinegar. Let it soak for about 45 minutes. Let it clean and get all good. So my chicken has been doing that, and we're about to get started. Let's get ready to cook. Okay guys. So the chicken has already been soaking. You see all that debris and all that has come off of it. So this chicken is nice and clean and it is ready to be seasoned. So I've learned a new trick. You know, I used to take everything out of my cleanse and I used to put it onto a paper towel and I would let it all dry. No, I have found a new way to make your meat so flavorful, so juicy, falling off the bone, just amazing. And I even do it when I'm frying. So we're going to take our chicken directly from this cleanse and we're going to put it into a dry bowl because we're going to season over that good cleanse. It's going to be nice and wet. All of what that doesn't need to be on it is already gone, and this has already cleansed everything. So we're just going to go into our chicken. And we're going to just drain it just a little bit. And we're literally going to just drop it into this bowl, straight for seasoning. And you will literally feel the bones in the chicken being loose. And the good thing about it is, the bones is already loose, which means that this meat is already tenderized. Like it's already tenderized.
Yeah, that's what the vinegar does.
That's what the vinegar does. It gives it a good tenderization, and it's going to make it so juicy even though it's nice and crispy. And what kind of chicken are we cooking today?
We are cooking
Tay picked the pieces.
Wings and thighs,
which is a great combination. Your thighs give you a little bit of that good dark meat.
Yes.
And your wings are going to give you that white meat, and you'll get to see how juicy it is across the board. So we're going to go ahead and get this chicken over into this bowl. We're going to just drain this water just like this. No more paper towels, guys. We're just going to do it just like this because when we go to season, this good cleansed water is going to pick up this seasoning like no other. So I've been away from you guys, so of course I have a lot of new tricks. Okay, now we are done with the cleanse. And then we have chicken like this. It looks nice and clean and beautiful. The bones are, you can feel them. The meat is so soft, it's tenderized, and it's ready. So, Tay, I'm going to have you do the seasoning. I'm going to tell you what seasoning to use, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to season this bad boy. Now, this is a recipe that requires a lot of seasoning, and the wash is even more better. You want flavor. One thing about fried chicken has to have flavor. If it don't taste like it came from Popeyes, we don't want it, okay? This should be better than Popeyes, okay? So let's get started with the seasoning. So the first seasoning that we're going to use is our, shockingly, most people would be shocked that I use this on my fried chicken, but hot curry. So let's sprinkle and let's season and get it battered in. Yes. Yes. And as you season, I want you to go ahead and twirl it. Yes. So that the seasoning has balance. Now twirling gives it balance. So that it's not too much seasoning, that's enough. Yep. Then we're gonna go in with our all famous season all. Yes. We're gonna twirl, we're gonna give it a balance. Oh my gosh, you see, Tay, the difference? Cause I haven't even taught my sis this trick yet, but do you see how the cleanse is picking up the seasoning so well? It just literally like is laying on the skin.
Yes, it is.
And so because it's a little wet, it also will wash away that excess seasoning and just give it that good balance. There you go. Then we're gonna go in with our Cajun seasoning.
This is one of my favorite seasonings.
Yes, Tay loves Cajun seasoning.
Yes.
I mean, in our family, we really don't cook anything without the Cajun seasoning, especially for the holidays. The holidays, you always want your food to have a good kick. You want it to have flavor. You want it to be tender. You know, the holidays is where people want to come and judge your food. They don't judge your food no other time. You will be judged at the holidays.
Yes, they will leave and talk about it.
Yes, because people want everlasting memories, and memories of good food last forever. My grandmother has been gone now for 6 years, and she was the matriarch of our family, and she just did such immaculate cooking. And to this day, we still very much remember how amazing her cooking was and what it did for our family and the energy of our family.
Yes.
So we're gonna go in with the cumin. Cumin is gonna give it that good salty but good punch without salt. Because if you notice, guys, I don't cook with a lot of salt. Our key is to be healthy and to be here a long time and to be able to fry chicken in couture. So therefore, I, substitute more healthier seasonings than salt. I got you.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's so pretty.
Yes. Then we're going to go in with a little turmeric, which is extremely healthy.
Yes.
And the turmeric is going to give it that good color. It's going to make that skin nice and golden when we go to fry it up. You always want to have your good turmeric near with your fried chicken. And you see how that cleanse is like kind of, I just want y'all to see this. Get up close, guys, because they need to see this. The cleanse being in the bowl with the chicken is literally turning my seasonings into a marinade.
Yeah.
It's turning it into a marinade, which is just like what you want. Y'all, it gets no better than this. Nobody fries chicken like Jay Simon. Okay. Actually, fun fact. The first thing I ever learned how to cook in the kitchen with my grandmother was fried chicken.
Oh, first
Burnt my whole hand up on the deep fryer. Went to drop the chicken, the grease burnt my hand burnt for 3 days, and I didn't care because the chicken was amazing. I couldn't believe that I knew how to fry chicken. So my claim to fame before Grandma passed away, I was the fryer of the family. Tay was the baker, I was the fryer. Tay can bake a damn chicken, and I can fry a damn chicken. So now we have the red pepper, which is going to give you your kick. In the kitchen of my grandmother, you did nothing without red pepper. You have to have that good Cajun, that good kick, because everybody doesn't like sauces. A lot of us are sauce people, but we really use sauces because we're trying to add in flavor. But if you're a good cook, people want to eat your food dry because you have that good kick to your food. It's like, oh my God, I bit this without even dipping it in anything, and it's really good. And that's what that cayenne pepper does. Then we're going to have our traditional chicken rub. Now we up at it. Oh, this chicken is just becoming so colorful and so beautiful.
Beautiful. Smells great.
Oh, this looks so good.
Now this is chicken.
Now this is chicken, guys. Oh Lord, I got you seasoning. You got seasoning on your shirt. See, that's no shade. I won't ever leave my sister looking crazy while I'm in couture. And now we're gonna go into our all dash. I told y'all how I felt about this. Grandma didn't use this, but I swear by it. I love this all-purpose dash seasoning. It just gives it color, it gives it flavor. It's just so great. So yes, we're going to top it off with that. We're almost at the finish line of seasonings. And for the buttermilk fried chicken, you need these seasonings because your skin is going to have such a crisp to it that if it's not seasoned well, it will be extremely bland. You don't want a thick, crispy chicken with no flavor. Like, it has to have flavor. So we're going to go with our pepper. Yes. And that's all you need. 1 layer of pepper, not too much pepper. And last but not least, the big kick is our good Sassoon. So this is 2 packages of Sassoon. I have, how much is this? This is 4 quarts of chicken. So we're gonna use 2 packs of Sassoon. And that's gonna seal the deal of flavor. Yes, I get so excited when Sassoon goes on meat.
I love the color.
It's the color for me. Oh my gosh. Look how this is just melting down like a whole marinade. Yes. This is so beautiful, guys.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my. This, I'm telling y'all, this fried chicken right here, like, I'm giving y'all so many great gems. Like, this is not a show where we cut it out. We give y'all the good gems. I've created some real cooks. I have had my members write me and tell me they are real cooks now. This is going to send you to the next level at the holiday party. When you come in with this fried chicken, baby, it's guaranteed. Look at this chicken. This is a marinade, okay? This is not just a regular seasoning. This is a marinade. Yes, let me get Jason on the close-up for this one. Catch the beauty of all of the seasonings, all of the, I mean, this is just colorful and amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna rinse my hands and we're going to get our grease nice and hot because that is the #1 key to good fried chicken is to have extremely hot grease. You do not drop chicken in lukewarm grease, halfway hot grease. It has to be hot, hot. So while we do that, we're gonna pull us a glass of champagne and we're gonna come back to fry up this chicken. Okay guys, so we took a break and we poured our champagne. And the chicken has been marinating in this seasoning for about what? 15, 20 minutes?
Yeah, about 20 minutes.
It's been about 20 minutes. And the thing about soul food is that you take your time. Don't stand over your food. Don't think you're supposed to cook your food just step by step so fast. Take your time. Pour your champagne. Get in the mood. Play your music. Enjoy this moment because it's a lot of steps. And in these steps, you will enjoy it if you're taking your time with it. So now we're going to go into our egg wash, which is going to create that barrier of skin and grab our flour mix and just make everything amazing. Our grease is on. This grease is nice and hot. Our deep fryer is on. We have it on set right now at the highest, which is 190 Celsius and 374 Fahrenheit. So therefore we're gonna let that keep getting hot because like I told y'all, the key is that the grease has to be hot. So we're gonna go with our egg wash. We're going to use 3 eggs. No, I say 4 for this because we got quite a bit of chicken.
The egg wash here?
Yes, we're gonna.
Here.
Yeah, here. And I'm gonna get something to mix it with.
Please. Please make sure no shells.
No shells. Put your eggs. This step is so important, guys. This is like literally the ingredient behind the crispy skin. That amazing good skin. I'm gonna uncover this grease because it's getting hot to the point where we can smell it. Yes. Then we're gonna put our Worcestershire sauce. Yes. Don't be scared. Be liberal with it. Yep. That's good. Then we're just gonna put a few drops of hot sauce. That's gonna give it that good kick. There you go, that's enough. And then we're going to use regular mustard. You want your traditional mustard. Going into your egg wash, the mustard is what like really grabs onto the skin and just gives it a great flavor. And then we're going to use our good old buttermilk.
Buttermilk.
So you're gonna pour your buttermilk into your bowl, and you want about
half a cup.
About 1 cup of buttermilk. There you go. Yeah, it's a little bit more. 1 cup. Yep, there you go. Because we got a lot of chicken. And then you're gonna use your fork, and you're going to mix that whole egg wash together. And don't be scared, beat it so them eggs will open up. Yes. Oh, this looks amazing. Oh, this smells so good, y'all. Do you feel that all your eggs are dissolved?
Yes.
Okay.
Together.
Okay. So when you're done, yes, this is what
the consistency
your egg wash should look like. It should be nice and loose. And I'm going to go ahead and start to transfer all of my chicken over into this egg wash. So tell you why I do this. I want you to get our flour batter together.
Okay.
Get our ingredients for that, and we're going to show you how to put that together. So I'm going to put all the chicken right into this wash. I'm going to take my hands and I'm going to make sure that the wash is over top of all of this chicken. And it should be drenched in your batter just like this. Jason, you want to get this up close?
I want to get it in my mouth.
okay. Beautiful.
Beautiful. Okay, what size is that?
This is 1 cup.
A 1 cup, okay.
And don't forget to sip.
Never forget to sip. Okay, so now we're going to put our flour batter together. This is a 1 cup scoop. So we're going to put, we got a lot of chicken. So we're going to do 2 cups of flour.
All purpose.
All purpose flour. There you go. 1 cup. Two cups of flour. You get me this. And this is my trick and ingredient that I love. Zatarain's fish fry, I like to blend in with my flour. Now, you can't just use any fish fry. It has to be the Zatarain fish fry. Huge alert. If it ain't a Zatarain, just use flour. This is the only fish fry that I'm going to mix with my flour to make it have such an amazing golden crisp. And I'm going to use 2 cups of that same as I did with the flour. I'm going to mix it together. Yes. Oh, yes. Yep. So I don't take a fork or anything. I like to take my bowl and I like to just shake it all together. I don't like to mix it. I like to just kind of take the bowl and dance with it a little bit. And then after you do that, it's gonna look like this. And we're going to start to transfer our chicken into this and creating our skin. So this is the first batch. We get one of those good thighs in there. Now, when you go to put your chicken in your batter, you must toss. You must toss. You must continuously toss because you want that skin to build. Your chicken has to literally create a skin.
Oh, this is good stuff.
It has to
This is
really
good.
create a skin. And then we're going to lay right in our deep fryer. Our grease is nice and hot. How long has our grease been sitting? It's been sitting for a minute.
About 20 minutes.
For about 20 minutes because the key is that it has to be hot. If you don't have clean grease and hot grease, it's not gonna work. So I'm not even shaking much. That wash really picked up that batter. You just wanna kind of shake the excess off and then you want to drop it.
And what kind of grease do we use?
So the type of grease that I use is a mixture of vegetable grease and canola oil. So I use 2 parts. I use vegetable oil and canola oil. Canola oil is going to get really, really hot and bring the crisp. And the vegetable oil is for flavor and for healthiness because it's very healthy. So we're going to do 2 parts of that and we're going to drop it. And we're going to cover. Because covering it is going to smother it and make sure that it's nice and juicy even though it's frying and it's becoming crisp. And we'll be back. We're going to let this fry for about 10 minutes. Each batch, because I'm in a deep fryer. If you're in a deep fryer like me, you're going to check on your chicken in about 10 to 15 minutes. If you're doing it in a casting iron or over the stove, you're not going to check on it until about 15 minutes. It's going to take a little bit longer to cook, but the deep fryer is faster. So in about 10 minutes, we're going to check it, see if it's floating at the top of the grease. That's another great trick. You always know that your fried food is done is when it's floating. When it comes up off this tray and starts floating, it's done. If it's still deep down in the grease, it is not done. So we're going to give it about 10 minutes and we'll be back. Okay guys, it's been about 10 minutes. It's been about 7 to 10 minutes. Because I let my grease get really hot. So I went to check on it in 7 minutes. So always check on your food. And look how beautiful. You see it's floating at the top of the grease. So that trick that I taught you about it coming and rising is so important. And when you pull it up, look at that. Look at the crisp on this chicken, guys. When I tell you this is... When we talked about the holiday special, we went back and forth on what to cook. And I just feel like this was the gem that was needed.
Yes.
Because so many people don't know how to fry chicken at home. Everybody has gotten so used to their ovens and their, what is these new machines they're using?
Air fryer.
Air fryers, absolutely not. We're going to go back to grandma days when grandma was in that kitchen being the matriarch and cooking that food that made you feel like it was the holiday. It's the holidays. Go the hard route. Do the long work. It's the holidays. Put your love into it. And this has so much love. This chicken
Look at that.
you're not going to go to no store, order any chicken that is going to be crispy and full of love like this. So after I let it drain, I drop it in a bowl with my paper towel just to let it drain some more. And we have beautiful fried chicken, guys.
That's serious.
So, this is the most beautiful fried chicken that you can put on the table at the holidays. We have enjoyed fried chicken with you. We're gonna fry up the rest of the chicken and we're gonna eat this chicken,
Yes,
of
we
course.
are.
But guys, I want y'all to do this recipe. I want y'all to show me this recipe. Please leave reviews. I want y'all to tag me in this recipe. This is the game-changing recipe for the holidays. Enjoy your holidays.
Yes.
From our home to yours. We love you and we pray that the only pain you endure in life is champagne. Mwah.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Okay, so for the holidays, of course, I had to bring both of my guys here to taste this good old, what are we calling it? Couture fried chicken?
Fried chicken.
Couture fried chicken.
I've been waiting since
They're
we
gonna
started.
wash it with nothing but their champagne because it's gonna be that good. Dig in, guys.
We're gonna go with the drumstick. I'm gonna go with the wing.
We got a drumstick and a wing. Cheers.
Oh yeah. No, sorry. That crispy though. Yeah. The skin on this is riding. The flavor doesn't like end. The chicken is wild
It's
juicy.
flavor to the meat.
Oh my. But not too much.
Not too much. And you would think that with all that we use, it's balanced. Is it juicy? Not
That's really
dry, not hard. Look at that. That bone just flipped right out.
The crisp is there, but it didn't dry the meat out at all.
At all.
And you usually get one of those.
Yes.
You get the chewing.
Yes.
The crisp is like
You got the
really
crisp and
high.
then the meat is
It's
just like
really high
this.
crisp. Yeah.
No, that bird is alive.
Yeah. No. This was that.
That bird is alive. That bird is juicy. That bird is flavored. Can Popeyes compare with that chicken?
Who?
Popeyes. Who? We don't know what a Popeyes is. No more ordering the chicken for the party. Y'all are going to make the chicken yourself, and
This
yes,
is it.
you want to stand proud of knowing that you did that from scratch, baby, because we do it from scratch in Champagne and Cuisine. Happy holidays.
Cheers.